What's going on, guys? Hog Gang in the house. Anyone who knows me knows that I love Tom Macdonald. He was my favorite from the beginning. There's been a lot of bangers coming out recently. We have Starry Night Wren and Raw Thought 7 by Chris Webby. Let's see if Tom Macdonald can follow it up. As we know, he's always been my favorite up until recently. But Chris Webby and Ren, they are on another level. So let's see what he's putting out. Please like, comment, hit that subscribe button. Hog Gang, let's get it.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ.
First thing I'm going to say is he better call out Israel because they are running the show and they're in charge of all this blackmail operation. So it's very important as an artist, if you're going to speak on this subject, that you should be calling it out from the top down. That's the biggest test of it all. Let's see what he does.
They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't left and right no more, cause now it's good and evil. They used to call it a conspiracy, but now it's real. We seen the files and the facts, don't care.
I've been saying for a minute, the left-right divide, it needs to end now. It's not left or right anymore. Sure, there's crazies on the right, you know, the Zionist, neocon warmongers who love every war, and then the liberal left, you know, want to indoctrinate kids, also want war, both sides propped up by AIPAC. That is the uniparty that we need to stop voting for. So I agree. It isn't left versus right. It's us versus them.
To call it a conspiracy, but now it's real. We seen the files and the facts, don't care how you feel. They having pizza parties and that means they eating people. This might wake them up. QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to
QAnon, oh, I hate that people still bring that up because QAnon's been saying trust the plan, trust the plan, trust the plan for how many years now? I think QAnon is just a Mossad plant that just pushes out shit, getting us worked up so we continue to be pissed and thinking and prioritizing on the wrong stuff. QAnon isn't right about anything. It's Liz Crokin who created Pizzagate. She is the one that uncovered it, and a lot of people like Megyn Kelly and these big media pundits were the ones that ignored and covered up Pizzagate. But it's a good thing he's at least bringing it to the forefront because we need to talk about this more. We need to talk about the pizza party, the sacrifice, and exactly, you know, Israel government, the Mossad, and our CIA that was running the whole thing. And I really hope Tom Macdonald brings it out in this song.
They having pizza parties and that means they eating people.
True.
This might wake them up. QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to Jeffrey's Island by who paid enough. The rich and famous, the young eat human flesh. It ain't for fun. It's ancient ritual sucking adrenochrome from baby's blood. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars because they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's
Who's they though? I understand you saying it's Hollywood, but this is what I hate as well because I'm going to be comparing him to Chris Webby. Chris Webby and Raw Thoughts. That was a bomb put out in the world right there, and that should be going worldwide #1 no matter what. He's actually giving names. He's talking about Pizzagate. He's talking about, you know, Jeffrey Epstein, who's the people were involved with them. He even talks about Trump. As we know, Macdonald was pushing Trump like I was last election. I was a huge Trump supporter and no longer am. But you need to call out both sides. I'm still waiting on that part. I know you said it's not left versus right, but we need some names, bro. We need you to name some names.
The royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't a culture war no more, the real fight is started. We've been up against each other, but now we the targets. It's the rappers, it's the actors, the elites in charge. It's kings and queens, they all bowing to the prince of darkness. Things ain't getting better, they run the world with rich investors. The cult came from Egyptian deserts, now they cannibals in Gucci sweaters. Using AI to fuel agendas, control the news, the truth, the weather. Now we're ruled by a group of dudes who are all satanic.
He said using AI to control us. It's Israel. It's Israel. It's Israel. I'm still waiting on you to call it up, bro. Because as I said, you were that top guy. But unfortunately, if you're gonna put out a song like this, you need to not be scared. You need to go all hands on deck.
Child molesters. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars because they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts, they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American. They anti-Christ.
All right. I'm trying not to trigger people because I've always been a huge fan of Tom and I've played his music more than anyone. If you were to ask anyone that knows me, he was my favorite for the last like 6+ years. But I'm sorry, when you're expected to be that top guy, and Chris Webby and Ren just released Starry Night, beautiful song exposing the system, and Raw Thoughts, where he just exposes all of the Illuminati, Pizzagate, etc. And you have a 3-minute song with Tom where he doesn't call out Israel. He doesn't, call out Trump, who I voted for as well, who is holding and complicit in keeping the Epstein files hidden as well. He didn't bring that up at all. We've never been closer to world war. I'm just comparing this song that I just listened to Raw Thoughts. And I know it's a different artist, different perspective, but I just expected a lot more about this song. And I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's not really good. Because if you want to be technical, it's less than 3 minutes. It was about a minute and a half of rapping, plus the chorus takes the rest of the song time up. I don't know. I just expected a banger like Chris Webby, and maybe I over expected, but let me know what you guys think. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, but he didn't bring up Israel running the show, which is the key to everything. That unlocks the keys to everything. And I wish he would have gave more names. But anyways, Ha Gang, hope you guys have a blessed day. Please let me know what you guys think. Also, if you guys have heard Starry Night by Ren and Raw Thoughts by Chris Webby, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Those are my top 2 songs of the year. Have a blessed day. Peace.